Do you want to know the advantages of using kinetic charge trick?
Get ready.
Most of us know that when doing kinetic charge, we can only do these things. You can only walk, crouch, and prone. So we can only do those things only. So it's very limited. So kinetic charge trick is like this. So let's say this is a kinetic armor. So if we do the kinetic charge trick, just wait for the armor bar. Wait for the armor bar. So there you go. That's the kinetic charge trick. We have now our kinetic armor here. So the advantages of that. Let's do the kinetic charge trick. So you can run, you can slide, and you can even drive a vehicle.
Half of the players are eliminated.
See? As you can see, the armor bar replenishes while doing those things. So you can even loot while doing kinetic charge trick. So let's try that. See? You can even loot and look at the armor bar. Look at the armor bar. See? You can even loot while doing the kinetic charge trick. You can still close and open the door while doing the kinetic charge trick. So when doing kinetic charge trick, let's do kinetic charge trick. You can snowboard and wait for the armor bar. See? You can do snowboard while doing the kinetic charge trick. And the only thing that you shouldn't do while doing the kinetic charge trick is you should wait first to replenish the armor bar before changing it to gun. So also, if your armor bar is not yet full, you shouldn't change to gun. So let's see how many seconds we can charge the kinetic armor. 2001. So you can see here we can charge the kinetic armor for 7 seconds. So it's 7 seconds. So it will take 7 seconds for the kinetic armor to be charged. So as I have said, the only thing that you shouldn't be doing while doing the kinetic charge trick is changing back to gun. Because if you're doing kinetic charge trick, you shouldn't change to gun while waiting for the kinetic armor to be fully charged. So it will cancel the kinetic charge trick. So we all know that the kinetic charge will take 7 seconds. So let's try changing gun before 7 seconds while we are doing the kinetic charge trick. So let's change first to knife, and then we will do the kinetic charge trick, and before 7 seconds we will change back to gun. So let's do the kinetic charge trick. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Let's change to gun. So let's wait for the armor bar if it will replenish. See, it doesn't replenish. See, nothing happens in the armor bar. That's the reason why you shouldn't change to gun while waiting for the armor bar to be full. And also, don't do this while doing kinetic charge trick. Let's do kinetic charge trick. Don't do this. Climbing the window, it will cancel the kinetic charge trick. As you can see, the armor bar doesn't change. And also this, don't do this while doing the kinetic charge trick. Opening this door, it cancels the kinetic charge trick. So if you do kinetic charge trick Let's do kinetic charge trick. You cannot attack like this one. See, the armor bar doesn't charge. So let's do that again. I'm pressing the kinetic charge trick,
The terminal is almost ready.
and when you attack, it cancels the kinetic charge trick. So let's do that again. Press the kinetic. So press the kinetic charge trick button, and if you press again the attack button for knife, it will cancel the kinetic charge trick. And also, you cannot throw grenades or any other throwables
Airdrop incoming.
while doing kinetic charge trick. So let's try that. I'm doing kinetic charge trick 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Let's change to grenade, and
Airdrop has been delivered.
as you can see, it cancel out the kinetic charge trick. So let's try that again. Press kinetic charge kit 2002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and change to grenade. And so you can see, kinetic charge is cancelled. There you go. So throwing grenades will cancel the kinetic charge trick. If you want to know how to keymap kinetic charge trick in flydigi, I'll put the link in the description below. So here are the do's and don'ts of kinetic charge trick. So when doing kinetic charge trick, you can run, jump, slide, drive a vehicle, snowboard, you can loot, and you can open door. And these are the things that you should not do when doing the kinetic charge trick. You shouldn't change to gun while doing the kinetic charge trick. You should not climb window. You should not open roll up. You should not open and close the roll up like this one. You shouldn't do that while doing the kinetic charge trick. You shouldn't glide when you're in a pump class, when you're using pump class, and you can't use grenade when doing the kinetic charge trick. And you can't attack with knife while doing kinetic charge trick. Those are the do's and don'ts of using kinetic charge trick. So that's all, and see you in my next video.
Get ready.